The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First carry now for the rookie from SC. It's Ronald Jones. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. In on the tackle there, Luke Kuechly.
When we talk about Luke Kuechly, you can't talk about his overall game without talking about his intelligence and how he controls the whole defense. He quarterbacks that defense, and at times will actually make checks, just like a quarterback would on offense to get them into the right defense. They definitely were on that play. How about that finish, holding that to a minimal gain?
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Mike 5-9, Mike 5-9. 5 on the 50, 5 on the 50, 5 on the 50. 5-0, 5-0, 5-0.
Second down, Winston. Forced out to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And they went for a big play through the air on 2nd down. Couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
On 3rd down, Winston. He's got it open, and he completes it to Callaway. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The 15 yards there on the catch and run. Jameis to throw it. He's going to launch this thing way down. It's caught inside the 25. Yeah, he's going to get this deep out of Carolina's side of the field. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 52 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now Jones. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Ronald Jones with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Bucs take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Here's Christian McCaffrey to return it. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Here's Newton. Flushed out right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
Back to the air, Newton on second down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
Now a first down throw for Newton. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
And they're picking up right where they left off with the shutout that they pitched last week. A huge part of that, this pass rush. They know how to get after people.
Offensively, good luck finding some answers right now. To throw on second down is Newton. Catch here, left side, Thomas. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Third and long, it's Newton. It's hauled in by Torrey Smith. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The 21 yards there as they convert on third. Here's Newton. This will be caught inside the 10. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, that has to be pinpoint here.
I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
Newton now to throw. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A gain of 7 that time. Second and goal. Second and goal from the 1. To the air again, Newton. And that's going to be caught by Funchess for a Carolina touchdown. Devin Funchess with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. Extra point try good by Gano. And we are tied at 7. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3-and-out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Winston and the Bucs take over now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Ready. Blue ready. Sonic. Green, triple C.
Throwing, Winston. There's the Penn State man. It's Chris Godwin. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Green, triple C. 5-0, 5-0, 5-0.
Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Bucs in possession of the football as we begin the 2nd quarter, and they've got it here with a 1st down.
Green, triple C. Ready. Blue ready. Hey, sub. Let's go. Sonic.
Here's Winston. He's going to let this one go deep. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Antonio Callaway hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Bucs get the quick strike touchdown. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he's able to get it up close to the 35, but hang on here. Penalty marker down. And this one might be going the other way. So that will push him back.
And now we know why I have a little extra space to run, don't we? An illegal block in the back. That penalty will move them back.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you if I'm going to run the football on 1st down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Newton. Escaping the pressure right. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Newton to Olsen there for a Carolina 1st down.
Here we go.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
Now the former Oregon man, this is Kenyon Barner. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Let's rock now. Set 180. Let's rock now.
They'll run it now with Barner. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. A gain of a yard gets them back where they started. Now it's 3rd and 10.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey. Dancing to his left. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
That's really nice coverage there. I'm not sure he would have gotten to the first down marker anyway, but boy, oh boy, did they blanket him.
Yeah, short throw, but he really didn't have many options. Had to force it in. Well, he didn't have to, but he chose to force it in somewhere. Incomplete.
Yeah, now it brings up 4th down.
So on 4th down, kicking it away here, Michael Pilardi.
Because if you read it, it's what you were supposed to do.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one
didn't
away.
say pick the game winner.
Taken in at the 11.
It said, who do you think will be crying in the pillow after this game?
We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. So out come the Bucs now.
Yeah,
and right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it.
Post
But
your
right
vote
now,
for
the play
a quick trade or
they're
some
locked
shit.
in
I'm
really
like,
well.
Winston and the Bucs
it's
take
kinda
over now,
confusing,
1st and
man. Am I picking
10
a winner?
at their
Am I
own
picking a
19-yard
flyer?
line.
Ready? Black 22. Hey,
So I asked
Winston
him,
now.
he told me like how to do it,
Flush to
but
his right.
like he told me what I'm supposed to be doing.
And incomplete on the
Almost had
deep
that pick.
ball.
That's fucking
And
like
that's
2
what he's
yards
got to be
short.
happy to
He
have
really
back.
died
There
for
wasn't a
it.
hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that
I
first
can't
down
figure
there,
out how to
need to
post
be a
it.
little bit more careful.
So,
Yeah,
I
fortunately for
probably
him,
won't
got a couple more downs
But
to
I
play
already
with.
told him who
An
I thought was
incomplete
gonna win
pass
the
on
game.
first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Ready? Black
Yeah, how to vote.
Sonic. Sonic. Wait up.
Now Winston. He sets to fire deep. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Antonio Callaway, 81 yards. And the Bucs get the quick strike touchdown. And when a Hail Mary is completed for a touchdown pass like that, I think any defensive coordinator just puts their face right into their hands.
I don't think there's any doubt about it, and I don't have stats in front of me. I don't have the empirical numbers that say that in recent years the Hail Mary pass has been completed more than it has been, but it feels that way, doesn't it? And I know the defenses are spending more time on it. I think the biggest mistake they make is that they play everything from behind the receiver. I think they've got to start getting people in front as well to try and knock the ball away.
And as soon as I'm in
And they will
fucking
not
man
get a
coverage,
chance
it's
to
just
return
fighting
this one
fucking
as it's
long
through the
ass
end
bomb for
zone
that
for a
mentality.
touchback. And onto the field, here come the Panthers.
That
And
time
with this
he actually
deficit,
waited and
you
shit.
can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it
But
away.
the first two were
Know what I would
literally
tell
a
my
hype
offense
and
right
a
here?
bomb, and he would
The
fucking
punter
click
doesn't
on
exist,
Callaway
guys.
instantly
He doesn't even
and run
exist. He's
underneath
not a
it.
team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Newton on first down. Looking for the out route, and he's got more. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't
Yeah,
they?
when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
2 minutes remain here in the first half. We'll come back to Tampa after this timeout. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Yeah, but you know him now. That's the good thing.
Off play action. Newton. They'll roll him out right. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. Oh, wide open. Complete. And he gets this down deep into Tampa Bay territory. A big play there for the Panthers. 54 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. Powers through. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. A gain of 3, second down.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
On second down, here's Newton. Buying time to his left. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down.
Well,
the Panthers on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
20.
Now Newton. Being chased out left. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. That one doesn't find its target. But all in all, he's been much sharper this week. He was under 50% a week ago, and now he's up over 70%.
But you know it's standard for quarterbacks and receivers get together for a little extra time each and every day in practice.
Right.
I get the sense they got together for a lot of extra time this week to try and improve that passing percentage, and it's worked out quite well.
Fourth down, and here's Graham Gano now in the field goal unit for the Panthers. And Gano's kick is right through. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore.
He's got daylight. He's at the 40, the 20, 10, for touchdown, Tampa Bay. In for the score. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead.
That was a special return, and it happened because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from his special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
But let's be honest, a lot of times when they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong, sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
You're exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, and if you do, you're taking on some responsibility, but he was happy to do so there.
Carolina getting set to take the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing.
And now nothing but green ahead of him. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Panthers strike quickly here for 6 points. Gano the extra point, and the lead is down to 11 at 28-17. Gano out to kick this one away.
That's the first, that's the first score
Fielded about a yard deep. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Buccaneers getting ready to go as they take the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Hey, sub. Let's go. Green, triple C. Hey, sub. Let's go.
Winston now to throw on first down. He's going to air one out. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in.
Unbelievable, man.
Now a timeout taken.
Unfucking believable.
Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. They'll pitch it out to Jones. And he showcased the spin, but couldn't do much else as he's wrangled down. So we've hit halftime here in Tampa with the Bucs out in front. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. McCaffrey on the return. Dances by him. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Around the NFL, second quarter in Atlanta. An early lead in that game for the Falcons. That'll be a game to monitor as we go along. So Newton and the Panthers come up now first and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Ready.
Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a second
I know
and
it's only
7.
3 yards, bro. But
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Yep. I liked it. Only reason why is because he had that shit blown up, and I got the smooth little cut back inside and then still gained 3. Like,
Draw play as Newton gives to McCaffrey. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
But these guys going to chop into that deficit. They got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Throwing on third down, Newton. Eluding the pressure right. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted.
yo, get the
He's
fuck
picked off
out of
just
here,
shy of
man.
midfield.
That's the
First
shit I'm
possession
talking
of
about,
the
yo.
third
Watch how
quarter, an
fucking far
interception,
this
so maybe a
cornerback
second half
slides,
tone
nigga.
setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running
it just
into your
me,
pool
or is
instead
that
of
just
running
fucking
out onto the
ridiculous?
field. A real dud
Like,
for
come
that
on,
one.
Has
man.
that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
I'm a fucking idiot. Yeah. Now, you had just said something about that shit. About, I don't think you called it, and my dumb ass called a timeout to go change. Can't change on the fucking flip chart, you know? Yeah. Fucking call the timeout.
Following the interception, Winston. He's going to go for a big play downfield. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Adams. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops.
Partner, when you're playing cover 2, this is like a tag team for the safeties. Each of them gets a half-field responsibility. Their job, stay as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, read the football, and go make a play. In this case, the free safety made the best play.
I didn't mean to do the
interception.
spin. I just meant to stop, like do the back juke.
So Newton and the Panthers come up now
But
first
I
and
guess
10 at their own 11.
It already registered at that time.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. Steps away to his left. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. So an instance there of Cam being Cam. We know he can use his legs.
And with that big body, it's hard to get him down, even if you get a clear shot on him. Plus, he moves it a lot faster than what people think. And boy, does he have fun playing the game of football. And that's why you do all the drills that you do from the quarterback position, because you're not going to just throw to your strength. The right-handed quarterback naturally will want to move to the right side to throw the football. But sometimes you've got to go left, and that's exactly what happened on that play. Forced to his left, still able to accurately throw it downfield for a completion.
Right.
Flushed out right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed.
I don't know if it's like the receiver's not looking at you or something. It has something to do with it, but yeah.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now a play fake, and it's Newton. Forced out to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jason Pierre-Paul in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year. Here's Michael Palardy now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket.
I looked at the play and
it's
took the play. I didn't read the fucking name.
Whoosh. Still staying on his
and that
feet.
play action is going to fuck me up because as he's doing the play action, I'm fucking smashing square. I did a little fucking out route just over the fucking first down marker because he's playing off cover.
Back out on the field. And last time
I've done that fucking twice.
One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. They'll try and get the running game going with Jones. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now a second down throw for Winston. Dancing to his left. And Winston lost the football. But it looks like a Buccaneer was able to corral it. Yes, the Bucs have it. Tampa Bay keeps the possession.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Third and long for Winston. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that one incomplete. Had some position but couldn't hold on, and it brings up fourth down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
That'll be a 47-yard punt, officially 5 on the return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. A good pick up there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
On that third down to get the first.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
As far back as he was playing, I had it all day on.
From the gun, here's Newton. Flush to his right. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
He's the NFL sack leader coming into the game, and now that's 2 more that he's added to his total.
He wants some separation from spot 1 and 2 in that sack category. So now Cam leads the Panthers up following the sack. Carolina facing 3rd and long. Throwing is Newton. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
That shit be pissing me off, man.
He's the one to get him.
The whole time he's moving up, I'm smashing fucking circle, bro. He's not throwing.
And how about this? 4th and long.
It's like they instantly just fucking made the play up. Like, nope, he's getting sacked right here no matter what the fuck he does.
They will go for it. Now Newton. Eluding the pressure right. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line.
It didn't do shit.
A
He just literally just kept moving up.
Predictably, it doesn't pay off. And my goodness, that means this next drive will begin 4 yards from the end zone already.
I'm running out of time. I don't got time to let him have the fucking ball the whole fucking quarter again. He stopped for the field goal.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Ronald Jones, his 2nd touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. McCaffrey on the return. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. And the Panthers coming out now. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for him. Didn't happen.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Vernon Hargraves with a pick. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
Ready? Back to the foul behind. Green, triple C.
They go play action here on 1st down. 20. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
And that was a heck of a shot right there by Jameis Winston. Boy, he has a superior right arm, doesn't he? You saw him play baseball.
Yeah, he's actually a switch hitter in baseball.
The outside, he goes
of course, a very
wide open,
going to be
one
taken
way or the
down.
other every time.
And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Mario Addison
I got the guys
in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year.
They just can't get to him. Bucks don't have no old fucking line like that.
It's the Bucks. They've got the football. They also are in front here on the scoreboard as we start the 4th. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. From the shotgun, it's Winston. Flushed out right. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now in the ball game for Jameis Winston. And the interception by the Bucs D leads to a touchdown. Extra point splits the uprights, and they open the lead up now to 25. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Carolina getting set to take the field. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again, the 25, 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Newton on 2nd down. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off around the 37. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December, right? It is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
Jameis now on 1st down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big...
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the safety, Eric Reed. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now, that's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a 1st down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. Now Newton on 1st down. Buying time to his left. And he floats one there, incomplete. He was trying to get that one into the hands of Christian McCaffrey. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Newton. Escaping the pressure right. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. So now Cam leads the Panthers up following the sack. Carolina facing 3rd and long.
But this nigga can play this coverage, and I can't get nobody.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. It's a 7-yard run, but it does bring up 4th down.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Desperation time. Newton, 4th down. Flush to his right, eluding the pressure right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. Well, they clearly made a conscious decision here to be more aggressive in the late stages of this game here in the 2nd half.
And I get it. In this situation, you know, if you want to be aggressive out near midfield, you feel good about your defense maybe, or just, hey, I thought I had a proper play call. But how about the guys that just stopped him? How good did they?
This is caught inside the 15. And he'll be taken down inside Carolina's 15. It's a big play there for the Buccaneers. 46 yards. From the red zone now, Winston. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. A second down throw for Winston. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down. And now the Tampa Bay field goal unit comes out here. And his kick is indeed good, but hold everything here. They might have hit the kicker. And if they did, that'll be a 1st down. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Now Winston. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And the Panthers will get the football back. So we were looking at each other up here in the booth when they went for that, saying, oh, wow, talk about trying to add insult to injury.
Some teams are just like that. You know, some philosophies, some coaches are like, look, when I got a chance to put some more points on the board, I don't care what the situation, I'm going to do it. And they're also the same coaches as a general rule that if someone does it to them, you won't hear people
He's got a man, complete. They give him a gain of 38. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
A very nice pickup of 33 yards. This is McCaffrey on the give. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down.
20.
To throw on second down is Newton. Flushed out right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete.
I hiked the ball. He literally
now it's 3rd down.
Right, looked at the guy he was supposed to block and turned back left
all
and
over
blocked
but the
the guy
shouting.
inside.
We'll finish it after this. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This is 3rd and 10. To throw is Newton. And this is going to be incomplete.
See, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
The reason he's wide open.
Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game.
20.
Yeah.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Escaping the pressure right. And he finds a man.
He's wide open because there's fucking 9 niggas blitzing my fucking quarterback. I'm just telling myself, like, hey, dummy, there's a reason he's wide open, you know? You should have fucking threw that shit as soon as you seen him wide open.
Again, Newton. He's got it for a Panther touchdown.
Yeah, bitch.
DJ Moore, his
that
second touchdown on the season. And the Panthers are able to cut into this lead. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was the super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a two-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Now the Buccaneer offense gets set to take over. They had the big lead here late. They protected their home turf well, didn't they?
They certainly did, partner. And just think about how good that feels because every team has a goal when they start the year to win at home. All right, and sometimes you don't win all of them, but they managed to get that done today. Just think about your routine stays the same. Everything's familiar. You feel right going into the game, and they translated that into a win.
They did indeed. They protected the home field, and now the final stages.
Ready. Move ready. Green, triple C. Green, triple C. Hey, sub. Let's go.
They're looking to throw this. Winston. Throwing left side, it's complete. He got 29 yards that time. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal.
And then you've got this.
Again to Jones. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard that time. Second and goal.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride.
And he's in. Touchdown.
As far as the running game, I really don't know because we ran.
Ronald Jones. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
That's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the two-point conversion to extend this lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Then he calls a timeout,
carry over the back line
scores
of the
a fucking
touchdown,
then tries to go for
Panthers
two.
offense here, they get ready to head back on the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. On 2nd and 10, Newton. And an alley to run. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first.
Oh, my Cam. There's times when I'm not analyzing up here. I'm just appreciating. Led NFL quarterbacks in rushing last year. He is truly the ultimate weapon at that position.
Back to throw, Newton. Flush to his right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this one incomplete. So the clock stopped now with 20 seconds remaining. He was looking for the connection with Devin Funchess.
Yeah,
And
that's
now it's
all
second
he's been
down.
doing. That's all I've been doing is committing the pass. Because that's all he's been doing is passing. And it's just like, I don't know, man. I don't get how, this is what I don't get. How can they have all 11 guys on the line, like I'm talking within 5 yards of my line of scrimmage, and not one of my guys can beat them deep? But if I do this, they blow right past my guy.
To
This
throw
shit don't
again.
make no fucking
Newton
sense.
can
Like
fire.
right now, I had absolutely zero time to throw the ball because I got 9 motherfuckers
you can't
blitzing.
afford to make any kind of mistakes.
But nobody
It's been
can
pretty
get open.
symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it?
say-
Down this big in the fourth
Yeah, you'd
quarter.
say an afternoon to forget, absolutely.
Yeah.
Green, triple team. Hey, sub. Let's go. Ready. Blue lady. Wait, up.
Winston here to
I
throw.
know, it's just the niggas ain't doing that.
Eluding the pressure right.
not doing
And
it.
that's incomplete.
I can
Clock
match the
stops
tackling
with
on
10
my fucking
seconds
line
left.
is just
The intended
blowing
target
in.
was Chris Godwin. And that'll bring up second down.
And they do
Well,
dumbass
they're
fucking
slinging
plays
it.
like that.
And then
Nickel
there's one you
play
got to
where
put a
everybody's
timer on,
manned
huh?
up
I mean,
behind,
that one
and
came
they
in
got
hot.
the 2 blitzing
That came in hot,
linebackers.
but overthrown out of his reach and incomplete.
You know what I'm talking about? Out of the nickel, the regular nickel. Yeah, he runs that fucking play, and on that play right there, he fucking like shows blitz, has everybody stacked up at the fucking
So
line
now
of
second and
scrimmage,
10 after the
and I can't
incompletion
get a
on
single
first
person
down.
open. A slant route, a drag route, a deep route, nothing. Like the shit's just covered.
Back 25 to high. Got three down.
And if somebody does get open, then I got 8 niggas already on Cam Newton before I even got the ball.
Throw right side, taken in by Godwin. A good pickup there at 22. Well, he flew past 200, 300, 400 yards. Now he's over 450 yards passing on the day.
So what you're saying is oxygen for
setting it
everyone
up
catching the ball and
perfect, bro.
trying to defend?
Yeah, especially those guys trying to
How the
defend
fuck
right
are they
now.
No
doing that?
doubt. They've got
And he will get
Here we go
into
again,
the
another
end
score.
zone. It's another
Running out of bounds, he has
touchdown.
no time to score.
This thing is ugly.
What a fucking pussy, man.
I've got to laugh here, and I really don't want to because the old school in me is not happy about this score this late, not necessary. But this is Madden, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is how it works.
Rub it in. Have a day.
I mean, what does it matter? These guys who are playing in this game, there are no feelings
Exactly.
there.
They don't have to face the guy. Well, they might if they're in the same room going head to head. But
that's
the
about
virtual guys on the screen don't have to face
Quit
each
right
other
now.
after this one.
In that case, run it up.
A little good and they concede anyway, man.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10.
Hey, we got four down.
A handoff left, McCaffrey. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line.
The most
A
irritating
big
thing.
offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep
I'm
running.
on offense.
They will gratefully
I should be
accept
able to
them,
hike
won't
the
they?
ball
It makes their job that
when
much
I
easier
fucking
when
want
they're
to hike
scoring
the
that
ball.
many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style.
How come
and a
when their
different
like
flow.
guys are moving and I'm fucking
So for the Buccaneers,
I'm
it's
up
an
to
important
here.
win for their playoff hopes as they move to 8-4. And they'll get another home date next week as the Saints
my
will
guys
come
are
to
standing
town.
there. They're
Meanwhile,
not
for the
doing nothing.
Panthers, they lose their 9th game on the year. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Cleveland to
because
take
they're
on the
retarded
Browns.
just standing there.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
No, I understand, but let's just say, okay, say I'm in a run play. I audible it to a pass play out of the same formation. Okay? Now, as soon as you audible to a pass play, you should be able to hike the ball. Nobody's moving, nobody's doing shit. You're in the same shit. It's almost like my offense waits until his defense resets up and then I can hike it. Whereas in last year's Madden, or even every Madden before that, I could pick, like, let's say I got a stretch to the right. I could pick a whole different formation and pick a stretch to the left, and as soon as my guys stop moving, I can hit hike and hike the ball, no matter what he's doing. It's like I don't have that same control in this game. I don't know why. It just won't do it. Yeah, I remember you telling me about that. Jesus. Wow. We ain't picking that shit up. Nah. Oh yeah. Nah, I don't give a fuck. It is what it is. Just from now on, every time I see who he's playing, I'm just gonna hit his opponent up and let him know what's coming. I was just gonna post that shit in the group. Like, yo, whenever y'all play the Bucks, look out for the, play action deep outs out of the 4 wide receiver set. Look out for and just post all the shit that he does. There. 2 plays on offense for passing. And then he did a couple run plays, but it was mostly like up the gut shit. But it was 90% the same 2 passing plays. And then on defense, he played, I couldn't do shit. His receiver, like, I don't know, he just kept like fucking, in the beginning, he was just hiking that shit and just throwing it up. like he already knew his receiver was going to beat my guy off the line. I'm just going to throw it up, click on my receiver, and speed burst him under the ball and catch that shit. But like he was barely getting there sometimes, and like one hand catching it and still running and shit. Like, what the fuck, man? And then later on in the game, he started waiting a second or two, letting him get a little bit more open, and then launching the shit. Man. I should have been able to stop it though, man. Damn. I don't think I won a game in there. Towards the end of the game, no. That's the thing is there's a certain point in the game. You'll see it in every one of my games that I lose in. There's a certain point in the game, even the ones that I win in. There's a certain point in the game I just kind of like I take my foot off the gas. I like mellow out. You know what I mean? Or if it's like a losing game, I just kind of give up with play calling and shit. I don't know what to call it, you know? Knew the score to what game, mine? Yeah. Huh? I don't care about the score. No. Like 50. Yeah, it was like 58 or something. Did you see that onside? Like you watched the stream or something? Yo, that onside kick, did you see his guy instantly drop to the ground? As soon as I kicked the ball, he fell straight to the floor and the ball went right to him in his hands. So he laid down, the ball's coming right here. Come on. This man. Yeah, but I mean, you got to know where their weaknesses are and attack that shit. Yeah. Yeah, it's not remastered. Well, most of the remakes, they add the online shit. Yeah, I played that shit when I was a teenager. What Spider-Man movie? What is it? It's Spider-Man? Oh, okay. Venom? Oh shit. Oh, is that the one where there's like everybody's fucking Spider-Man and shit? Like a dog or a pig or some shit? Yeah. Yeah, I seen the commercial for that shit. I should be. I slept till 5:30 today, so I'll probably be up to like 4 in the morning. Oh shit. What was the score? Damn. Oh what? Yeah, I'm down. Wow. Yeah, I gotta get on 2K. Oh, okay. about to flip over real quick and put that shit on record. What channel is it on? Do you know?
Changes. Limited week lake effect for areas in Buffalo and to the North Islanders Sunday, but we're only going to see minor accumulations out of this. It's for New Year's that we're really eyeing the changes with wet weather on the way, winds bringing
Capital One Orange Bowl.
South, but also bringing in.
It's already on. Alabama's already up 7-0. There's only, what, 3 minutes gone? All right. Damn, I still got the broadcast on. I didn't do anything.